Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and he got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's through here. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to play it through. Bellingham! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Now it's Villa. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's an excellent interception. Belletti. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Played in deep. And he's cut it out. Rashford. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Miranda de Ebro applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall.
Has a shot! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
That's an imaginative pass. Pedri receives it in a good... Gets his head on it! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of... Tries a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior! Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Camavinga has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Chouameni, and here's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Chouameni. Now Modric. He's in a great position here. He's in, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this, and he's there to get it away. Modric. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rashford. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rivaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Drilled in low. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.
And the action is back on the way. Rudiger. Belletti. Chouameni. And it's Guardiola. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Camavinga. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Drives it in. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Eder Militao. Belletti. That's Guardiola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. David Villa gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rivaldo picks it up out wide. Chouameni. Modric. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal. Camavinga. Belletti. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chouameni. That is a little undercooked. That's going to go a long way. Jimenez. He has found the way through. Rashford crosses. Pedri. Jimenez. And he's forced to go back. Pedri. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's being urged to shoot. Plays it across. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Rivaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Chouameni, pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. And this is Lewandowski. Bellingham. Pedri. Camavinga. Now Modric. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, Hazard. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 10, Modric. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 14, Griezmann, el dorsal 15.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
In with the challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. That could spell trouble. Now it's Llorente. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been knocked clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.